What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel here on Jake's Gardening. And in today's video, I'm going to just give you a little bit of an update over the whole garden, not just my pumpkin this time. The reason I've only been updating you on my pumpkin plant is because it's pretty much been the only thing I can update you on. But the corn is starting to take off, and I'm excited to show you that today. Well, without further ado, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, like the video if you would, and if you have any questions, leave them down in the comment section. I promise I will answer each and every one. Well, let's get on with it. Okay, so this is the corn. On this side, this is the back side of the garden. We got some hoses, some irrigation hoses going through, so it's much easier to water the corn now. This corn on this bed and this side bed and the bed that's along the top or that side of the garden is all about 1 foot to 2 feet tall. But then we've got this field corn that's going all along this side that has the predominant winds, the strongest ones, and this stuff is supposed to be taller and more sturdy against the wind, so it can protect the garden and so that everything doesn't die in it. Because the winds we have here are strong enough to kill a tomato plant. Isn't that crazy? A tomato plant. The only reason the tomato plant that's over there in that bed, let me go show you real quick. It's a little dry, but the only reason it didn't make it, it made it, I think, is because it had a tote over on this side where the wind was coming from, and I think that protected it. I'm gonna give it a little bit of water in just a sec. But now let's check out the pumpkin plant. I know it's a bit messy. I got that mister. The reason it's leaned over like that is because I couldn't get it to mist the plant during the daytime when it was windy, because all the mist would just blow off into the distance. And I didn't want it misting the tops of the leaves because it would scorch in the sun. You can see the results of that right there. And then where I started doing it on the underside, it's far better. Right now, from the stump, which is over there, let me show you real quick. The stump, excuse me, the stump that's right there to the vine tip, this plant, it's about 8 feet long right now. It was about 4.5 feet long when the windstorm hit a week ago. That was really sad, but the plant made it and it's still going strong, doing about 6 inches every 24 hours. I would rather it be going a little faster because they're supposed to be bigger, but by big enough to support a pumpkin when it's time to pollinate, I would rather be pollinating in, say, June, which is this month, in about a week or two, than, say, in July. But let me show you real quick the female flower that will possibly be our pumpkin. Yeah, it surprised me too. The flower ended up being on this side of the plant rather than this side because it turned up in the vine tip on this side. Well, I know I'm chatting quite a bit, but I'm just trying to show you the vine tip's nice and healthy. It did suffer some pretty bad leaf burn. I don't know, where's that leaf? Yeah, that leaf back there was all burned up in the tip. Because I didn't have the vine tip covered, it's not covered right now because it's overcast and it's not gonna scorch. As you can see, the secondary vines finally start to take off. This side, not so much, but at least we got that one. I'm gonna let the tertiaries on both sides of the vine come in to fill this side and back behind it because this side didn't have very good secondaries. But about from right here out, the secondaries are fine, so I'm gonna terminate the tertiaries about right here. That's enough of me chit-chat. So, as you can probably see behind me, we have our new greenhouse frame. it's not finished. We're still gonna have a lot of cross pieces that are going from that side to that side and stuff, and we're gonna make it really stable because we don't want the wind to blow it down. We've got each and every end of the pipe. It's on a stake that is sticking out a foot, and that should hopefully hold it down pretty good. And then we're gonna put the plastic back over the top and then put some 550 cord over the top, but we're gonna put like twice as much, and hopefully it holds up to the wind. Well, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said earlier on in the video, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, comment. I'll see you in the next one.